Daily Horoscope Analysis for Taurus, May 27, 2025. As the sun continues its journey through communicative Gemini, you're experiencing an interesting tension today between your natural desire for stability and emerging opportunities that require flexibility. This is a pivotal day for you, Taurus, with planetary energies creating a complex but potentially rewarding atmosphere. Venus, your ruling planet, is currently positioned in nurturing Cáncer, enhancing your natural affinity for comfort while adding an emotionally expressive quality to your interactions. This placement particularly benefits your relationships, bringing warmth and depth to your personal connections. You may find yourself more willing to express feelings you typically keep private, creating opportunities for meaningful bonding. The moon in intense Scorpio today directly opposes your sign, highlighting themes around partnerships, shared resources, and emotional intimacy. This opposition creates a powerful emotional undercurrent, pushing you to confront deeper truths in your closest relationships. While emotional intensity isn't always your preferred mode, today it serves an important purpose in helping you understand what truly matters in your connections with others. Mercury in quick-thinking Gemini boosts your communication abilities, providing mental clarity that helps you express ideas that have been percolating beneath the surface. This is particularly beneficial for important conversations, presentations, or any situation requiring clear articulation of your thoughts. Your words carry additional weight and precision today. Meanwhile, Mars in fiery Aries forms a challenging square to your Taurus energy, creating some friction or urgency to act on long-standing plans. This aspect might manifest as impatience or frustration when things don't move as quickly as you'd like, but it also provides motivational energy to overcome inertia. Channel this dynamic tension constructively by taking measured action toward important goals rather than resisting the push for movement. Jupiter in detail-oriented Virgo continues to expand opportunities in your sector of creativity, romance, and self-expression. This supportive influence suggests that methodical efforts you've been making in these areas could start showing tangible results. Projects involving careful craftsmanship or patient development are particularly favored. Saturn in Pisces creates a subtle tension with your Taurus energy, challenging fixed notions and requiring spiritual flexibility. This aspect asks you to consider where rigidity might be limiting your growth, especially in areas related to friendships, group associations, and long-term aspirations. There's wisdom in selective adaptation that doesn't compromise your core values. In matters of love and relationships, Venus in Cáncer creates an excellent atmosphere for deepening emotional bonds. For coupled Taurians, this is a perfect day to create nurturing experiences with your partner, perhaps a home-cooked meal in comfortable surroundings or a heartfelt conversation about future plans. The emotional resonance between you is particularly strong today, making it easier to understand each other's needs and perspectives. Single Taurians might notice an increased attraction to individuals who demonstrate emotional depth and reliability. You're less interested in surface-level connections right now and more drawn to potential partners who show genuine care and stability. There's an increased chance of meaningful encounters through family connections or in homey, comfortable settings rather than high-energy social events. The Scorpio moon adds complexity to all relationships today, creating an atmosphere where unspoken feelings or power dynamics may rise to the surface. While this might initially feel uncomfortable for your preference to keep things harmonious, addressing these deeper emotional currents can ultimately strengthen your connections. Trust that vulnerability, though challenging, can create beautiful opportunities for authentic intimacy. In your professional life, Mercury's placement gives you an edge in any situation requiring clear communication or persuasive abilities. This is an excellent day for important presentations, negotiations, or making your case for advancement. Your ability to articulate complex ideas in accessible ways is enhanced, as is your capacity to listen effectively to others' perspectives. Financial matters deserve thoughtful attention today, as the Scorpio moon highlights your sector of shared resources and investments. This is an appropriate time to review financial partnerships, loans, taxes, or joint ventures. Your natural financial acumen is heightened, though emotions around money matters may also be more intense than usual. Be aware of how feelings of security or vulnerability might influence your financial decisions today. The Mars square from Aries could trigger impulses toward unplanned purchases or financial impatience. Your typical Taurian restraint serves you well here. Take time to consider whether immediate desires align with long-term security goals. Conversely, this same energetic push might give you the courage to negotiate better compensation or pursue financial opportunities you've been hesitating to claim. Regarding your health and well-being, Jupiter in Virgo creates a supportive atmosphere for refining wellness routines and establishing beneficial habits. This influence helps you see the connection between daily practices and overall well-being, making it an excellent time to implement sustainable health improvements rather than extreme measures. The Mars energy provides a physical boost that's best channeled through intentional movement. Whether it's a vigorous workout, a nature walk, or even tackling physical tasks around your home, finding constructive outlets for this energy prevents it from manifesting as tension or irritability. Your body craves movement today, even if your mind might initially resist it. The emotional intensity of the Scorpio moon highlights the connection between psychological and physical health. Notice how emotional states affect your body today, and consider practices that address both dimensions simultaneously, such as yoga, tai chi, or meditation focused on body awareness. Your emotional sensitivity is heightened, so creating boundaries around energetically draining situations or people is particularly important. Venus in Cáncer enhances your appreciation for nourishment in all forms, not just food, but also sensory experiences and comfortable surroundings. Consider how your environment affects your well-being, and make adjustments that enhance feelings of security and pleasure. Small touches like fresh flowers, comfortable textiles, or a favorite scent can significantly impact your mood and stress levels. Your most compatible signs today include Cáncer, whose emotional intelligence and nurturing qualities resonate beautifully with the Venus placement. Virgo, with whom you can establish productive routines and practical plans under the Jupiter influence. And fellow Earth sign Capricorn, whose grounded energy complements your need for stability while supporting measured growth. Interactions might require more conscious navigation with Aquarius, where fixed qualities in both signs could create resistance around change versus tradition. Leo, where the Scorpio moon might highlight differing needs for emotional expression. And Aries, whose Mars-fueled impatience could clash with your methodical approach. Lucky colors for you today include deep teal, which balances emotional waters with earthy stability, and soft amber, which resonates with security and warmth. Favorable numbers include 6, Venus's number, 8, transformation, aligned with Scorpio moon, and 15, balance of stability and change. Beneficial stones include malachite for transformation and rose quartz to harmonize with today's Venus energies. For optimal alignment with today's cosmic energies, begin your morning with grounding practices that connect you to your body while gently stimulating your mind. Take time for meaningful communication with someone you trust, allowing yourself to express feelings with both vulnerability and clarity. Review your resources with both analytical attention and emotional awareness, seeking balance between material security and emotional fulfillment. Create beauty in your surroundings that reflects both comfort and freshness. Consider incorporating water elements into your day, whether through proper hydration, a relaxing bath, or time near natural bodies of water. Find moments of stillness to notice your authentic feelings about current life developments, honoring your emotional intelligence as a guide to wise decisions. A powerful affirmation for today is, I am securely rooted in my values while remaining open to growth and new possibilities. My flexibility strengthens rather than diminishes my stability. This day offers you, Taurus, a beautiful opportunity to reconcile seemingly opposing needs for security and growth. By honoring your natural desire for stability while selectively embracing beneficial change, you align with the highest expression of your sign, creating enduring value through thoughtful evolution. The cosmic configuration supports finding innovative ways to expand while maintaining core values, particularly through emotional awareness and clear communication. The experiences and insights gained today contribute to your developing understanding of how security can coexist with growth. Rather than seeing these as contradictory forces, today's planetary energies help you recognize how they can actually reinforce each other when approached with wisdom and discernment. Your natural talents for manifestation are enhanced when you allow carefully considered adaptation to complement your remarkable persistence. As you move through this significant day, trust that your innate connection to the physical world provides the grounding needed to explore emotional depths and new possibilities without losing your center. The bull's strength has always been in knowing when to stand firm and when to adjust course. Today offers profound clarity about which approach serves you best in various areas of life. For Taurus on May 27, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating celestial landscape that significantly influences your day. The sun sits firmly in Gemini, illuminating your second house of finances and personal resources, bringing attention to your material security and value systems. This positioning encourages you to review your financial strategies and consider new approaches to building wealth. With Mercury also in Gemini, forming a harmonious trine to Jupiter in Libra, your mental acuity regarding money matters is heightened, offering insights that could lead to profitable opportunities. Venus, your ruling planet, has moved into Cáncer, activating your third house of communication and short trips. This placement softens your approach in conversations and brings a nurturing quality to your interactions with siblings, neighbors, and close community members. Mars is currently positioned in Aries, energizing your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden matters. This creates a dynamic tension where subconscious motivations may be driving your actions more than you realize. The red planet forms a challenging square to Saturn in Capricorn, which might manifest as internal restrictions or obligations that conflict with your deeper desires. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, continues its journey through Libra in your 6th house of daily routines, health, and service. This beneficial placement supports improvements in your work environment and physical well-being, especially as it forms a supportive sextile to Venus. Saturn's position in Capricorn affects your 9th house of higher learning and belief systems, bringing a serious, disciplined approach to your philosophical outlook and educational pursuits. You may feel compelled to formalize studies or commit more deeply to a spiritual practice. Uranus continues its long transit through your sign, forming a conjunction with your Sun if you're a late-degree Taurus. This revolutionary energy brings unexpected changes to your identity and life direction, encouraging authenticity even when it disrupts the status quo. Neptune in Pisces occupies your 11th house of social networks and future aspirations, infusing your friendships and long-term goals with compassion, but potentially some confusion. Its trine to Venus today helps you connect with others on an emotional and intuitive level. Pluto, still retrograde in late Capricorn, is transforming your 9th house alongside Saturn, deeply changing how you perceive truth and meaning. The North Node in Pisces suggests your soul's growth lies in developing more compassionate connections within your community and friend networks. The Moon today travels through Scorpio, your opposite sign, highlighting your 7th house of partnerships and one-on-one relationships. This creates an emotional intensity in your interactions and may bring subconscious patterns to light, especially as it forms an opposition to Uranus in your sign. This lunar-Uranian aspect suggests unexpected emotional revelations or sudden shifts in important relationships. Chiron in Aries in your 12th house forms a healing trine to the North Node, offering opportunities to release old wounds related to isolation or self-undoing if you can embrace vulnerability. The Black Moon Lilith in Virgo creates tension in your fifth house of creativity and romance, perhaps bringing repressed desires to the surface or challenging conventional approaches to pleasure and self-expression. As Mercury dances through the intellectual realms of Gemini on May 27th, you're experiencing an unusual burst of verbal energy, dear Taurus. This placement sits in your second house of values and resources, encouraging you to articulate your worth with newfound clarity. Your typically measured words are flowing with surprising ease today, though you're still maintaining that signature Taurian thoughtfulness that makes others trust what you say. Venus, your ruling planet, has just entered the sensitive waters of Cáncer, bringing a tender quality to your communications. You may find yourself expressing feelings you normally keep tucked away. This Venus placement in your third house of communication creates a beautiful opportunity for heart-centered conversations with loved ones. The moon in Libra forms a harmonious trine to your sun today, further smoothing your social interactions and adding a diplomatic flair to your usually straightforward approach. There's a particular sweetness to your voice that others find magnetic now. Jupiter's continuing journey through Gemini expands your capacity for financial discussions, an excellent day to negotiate, pitch ideas, or discuss long-term security plans. You're unusually persuasive when talking about practical matters. Mars in Aries is activating your 12th house of the unconscious, which might occasionally cause words to slip out before you've fully processed them, something rather unusual for your typically deliberate sign. Be mindful of this tendency, especially during morning hours when Mars forms a challenging square to Pluto. Some deep-seated thoughts might surface unexpectedly in conversation. Saturn's steady presence in Pisces reminds you to structure your social communications thoughtfully. Not every thought needs expression, even on a day when words come easily. Group discussions flow particularly well after 3 p.m. when Mercury forms a sextile to the moon, creating opportunities for collaborative thinking. Your ability to listen, one of your greatest communication strengths, is enhanced today, allowing you to truly hear what others are expressing beneath their words. Those in creative fields will find that artistic expression comes with particular ease. Your appreciation for beauty translates beautifully into words today. For coupled Taurians, evening conversations with partners reveal unexpected depths, while single bulls might find that authentic self-expression attracts precisely the right kind of attention. Professional communications benefit from your enhanced ability to blend practical thinking with emotional intelligence. If you've been hesitant to speak up in work meetings, today offers supportive cosmic energy for making your valuable viewpoints known. As May 27, 2025 unfolds, Taurus finds themselves at a significant financial crossroads. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a productive trine with Jupiter today, creating an expansive energy around your material resources. This cosmic combination rarely appears with such strength in your financial sector, suggesting unexpected money-making opportunities could emerge from seemingly ordinary conversations or connections. The second house of your chart, naturally aligned with Taurus energy, receives beneficial aspects today, amplifying your natural talents for accumulation and steady growth. You may notice your financial intuition is particularly sharp. Trust those gut feelings about investments or purchases. This morning, the moon in Virgo brings practical energy to your creativity sector, suggesting that monetizing a hobby or side project could yield surprisingly profitable results. By midday, when Mercury forms a sextile with Saturn, contractual matters and financial communications are favored. This is an excellent time to negotiate terms, discuss salary adjustments, or finalize deals that have been in progress. The planetary alignment supports detailed financial planning, reviewing budgets, setting up automatic savings, or researching investment opportunities will prove fruitful under this influence. Pay particular attention to resources connected to technology, information systems, or communication platforms, as Uranus continues its long-term transit through your sign, disrupting traditional income streams while opening doors to innovative financial models. Today's energy supports breaking free from limiting beliefs about money that have held you back. Your capacity for perseverance, typically one of your greatest financial strengths, combines today with unexpected flexibility, allowing you to pivot when necessary while maintaining your legendary steadiness. Be alert for opportunities that combine stable, traditional approaches with modern innovations. This hybrid approach resonates strongly with today's celestial configuration. Around 4 p.m., when the moon forms a helpful aspect to Pluto, deeper financial insights may emerge. This could relate to shared resources, inheritances, taxes, or investments. Something previously hidden could come to light, potentially revealing a path to greater financial security. Venus's position also heightens your appreciation for quality, so investment decisions based on long-term value rather than immediate returns are favored. Consider allocating resources to items or opportunities that appreciate over time or bring lasting satisfaction. While your cautious nature often serves you well in financial matters, today's energy supports calculated risks, particularly those you've researched thoroughly. If you've been contemplating a significant financial move, whether a major purchase, investment, or business expansion, the cosmic forces provide supportive energy for taking that step forward, provided you've done proper due diligence. Networking proves unexpectedly valuable today. A casual conversation could lead to a lucrative connection, so remain open to discussing your skills and aspirations when appropriate. Professional relationships formed or strengthened today have potential to yield financial benefits in the coming months. Pay attention to recurring financial themes or patterns that emerge today. They contain important messages about your relationship with abundance. Jupiter's influence brings an expansive quality to your financial thinking, encouraging you to envision greater possibilities, while Saturn's energy ensures you remain grounded in practical reality. This balance of optimism and pragmatism serves your financial interests exceptionally well. Your financial intuition peaks during the evening hours when the moon forms a harmonious aspect with Neptune. Trust subtle impressions about financial matters, particularly regarding timing of moves in markets or negotiations. For Taurus entrepreneurs, today brings particularly favorable energy for setting prices, valuing your services appropriately, and recognizing the true worth of what you offer. Those employed by others might discover opportunities for additional income streams or benefits if they communicate their value effectively. Resources shared with partners, whether business or personal, receive beneficial aspects, suggesting collaborative financial ventures started or enhanced today have strong potential for growth. Consider reaching out to financial advisors or mentors, as guidance received today carries particular weight and relevance to your long-term financial story. May 27, 2025, brings Taurus natives into a period where fortune flows particularly through certain life domains. With the sun recently having moved into Gemini, illuminating your second house of personal resources, your financial intuition is heightened today. This is no mere coincidence. Jupiter, the great benefic, continues its journey through Gemini, expanding opportunities related to your material security and personal values. Look closely at resources that have been overlooked. A forgotten account, an undervalued skill, or an investment made long ago may suddenly reveal its worth. The stars favor financial reviews and assessments today. You might discover money-making opportunities where you least expect them. Uranus, continuing its revolutionary transit through your sign, forms a harmonious aspect with the moon today, creating fortunate conditions for personal reinvention. This cosmic configuration particularly blesses initiatives that align with your authentic self. If you've been considering a makeover, a style change, or a new approach to self-care, the universe supports these transformations now. Venus, your planetary ruler, casts a benevolent gaze toward your domestic sphere, making your home a particularly fortunate area today. Beautification projects, family gatherings, or simply enjoying the comfort of your personal space will bring unusual satisfaction. There's something almost magical about your ability to create harmony in your environment today. Others will notice and be drawn to this energy. Professional connections also fall under today's fortunate areas. Mercury's position facilitates communication with authority figures and those who can advance your career aspirations. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch an idea or request a meeting with someone influential, the cosmic forces align to make this a particularly receptive day for such endeavors. Your natural Taurian talents, patience, reliability, and determination are cosmically amplified today. Projects requiring sustained effort receive celestial blessing, and your persistence is more likely to pay off. This is especially true for creative works that require both technical skill and aesthetic judgment, areas where Taurus naturally excels. The earth element, your native element, receives strengthening aspects today, grounding your efforts in practical reality. This makes it a fortunate time for activities involving gardening and plant care, cooking and nutrition, craftsmanship and artisanal pursuits, financial planning with tangible goals, and building physical strength and endurance. A particularly fortunate aspect involves Neptune in Aries, forming a subtle but potent sextile to your sign. This creates a pocket of opportunity for spiritual growth through action. Intuitive flashes today should be noted carefully. They contain seeds of wisdom that can guide your practical decisions in surprisingly effective ways. Relationships with Virgo and Capricorn individuals, fellow Earth signs, prove especially beneficial today. A conversation with someone born under these signs might provide exactly the insight or connection you need to advance a personal project. Keep your communication channels open, particularly with those who share your practical, methodical approach to life. Saturn's position in Pisces creates a structured channel for your intuitive insights. This seemingly paradoxical combination, structure for the intuitive, actually works powerfully in your favor today. Listen to your inner knowing, then apply your natural Taurian ability to build something concrete from these insights. For Taurus on May 27, 2025, your social landscape takes on intriguing dimensions as the sun continues its journey through Gemini, activating your second house of values and resources. This positioning creates an interesting dynamic where your social connections become intertwined with questions of worth, both material and emotional. The moon in Scorpio today forms an opposition to your sign, bringing emotional intensity to your interpersonal relationships. This opposition highlights the need for balance between your desires and others' needs. Venus, your ruling planet, currently in Cáncer, brings a nurturing quality to your communications and local connections. You may find yourself drawn to intimate gatherings rather than large social events, preferring depth over breadth in your interactions. Mercury's position in late Taurus enhances your ability to express your authentic self, making this an excellent day to share your genuine thoughts with friends and associates. The Venus-Neptune trine forming today adds a dreamy, compassionate quality to your social exchanges. Your empathy is heightened, allowing you to sense the unspoken needs of those around you. This aspect particularly benefits creative collaborations and spiritual friendships. Jupiter in Gemini expands your network through shared resources or financial connections. Perhaps a friend introduces you to a valuable contact, or a business associate becomes a personal ally. Mars in Aries energizes your hidden 12th house, suggesting that behind-the-scenes social dynamics may require your attention. Pay attention to intuitive nudges about relationships, as they contain valuable insight today. Saturn's ongoing transit through Pisces continues to restructure your social circles and community involvements. Today, you might feel this influence as a gentle reminder to commit only to groups and connections that align with your evolving personal vision. A significant Pluto aspect highlights power dynamics within your professional networks. Someone of influence could take notice of your steady, reliable Taurian qualities, potentially opening doors to new social circles connected to career advancement. Your social intelligence shines today, particularly in one-on-one settings where your famous listening skills create space for meaningful exchange. For coupled Taurus, this is an excellent day to strengthen bonds with your partner's friends or family members. Single bulls might find romantic possibilities through mutual connections, particularly those linked to educational pursuits or philosophical interests. The asteroid series in your partnership zone suggests nurturing relationships through acts of practical support rather than just words. Perhaps preparing a meal for a friend in need or offering tangible assistance will strengthen bonds more than conversation alone today. Social media presents opportunities for reconnection,